Walt Disney, The Importance of Perseverance in Realizing Dreams. Embracing the power of perseverance. Why do some dreamers soar, their visions etched into the annals of history, while others falter, their dreams like sand slipping through their fingers? I am Walt Disney, and I've spent a lifetime turning the ethereal fabric of dreams into tangible wonder. But let me tell you, the journey from sketches to castles was no fairy tale. It was a testament to the raw power of perseverance. Now sit back for a moment and consider, what is that dream you hold close to your heart? That one aspiration that seems just out of reach? Hold it there, keep it in focus, because what I'm about to share with you is the very essence of what it means to breathe life into dreams. Perseverance, you see, is not a mere act of continuing despite difficulty. It's an art form. It's the steadfast resolve to animate the inanimate, to give color to the monochrome, to find magic in the mundane. It's what made a simple mouse dance into the hearts of millions and what turned orange groves into the happiest place on earth. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound lessons from the legend. But where does this force stem from? It begins with belief. When you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionable. That's what I've always said. And it's this belief that fuels the fire of tenacity. Think of it as the root system of the mightiest oak in the forest of challenges. Let me paint you a picture of a time when belief and perseverance danced together in a delicate ballet. The year was 1928, and I had just faced a disheartening loss. Oswald the lucky rabbit belonged to someone else. It was a crossroads of sorts, a defining moment. But instead of succumbing to defeat, I saw an opportunity. It was then that Mickey Mouse was born, not just as a character, but as a symbol of resilience. Now, how about you? What loss, what failure, what moment of rejection could become your Mickey Mouse? What can you look at, not as a closed door, but as the opening of a new chapter? As we move forward, let's unravel the layers of perseverance. Think about the last time you faced an obstacle that seemed insurmountable. Did you press on, or did you pause? Remember, all the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles have strengthened me. The challenges you face are not walls, they are weights, and with each lift, you grow stronger, more adept at hefting your dreams upon your shoulders. And here, I ask you a question that may well echo in the corridors of your mind. What strength have you gained from the weights you've lifted in your life? Hold that thought, for it's a cornerstone of what we're building here. In our next segment, we will explore the intricacies of dreaming with open eyes and the concrete steps you can take to ensure that your perseverance is not just an abstract concept, but a living, breathing part of your daily actions. The crucible of innovation and commitment. In our voyage through the essence of perseverance, let us anchor at a harbor known well to innovators and dreamers alike. This harbor is the crucible of innovation and commitment, where the metal of ambition is tested and the true strength of your resolve is forged. As we continue, reflect upon this. Did you ever consider that every storybook castle begins as a mere blueprint, every timeless film as a simple script? The transition from blueprint to castle, from script to film, is not a leap, but a series of steps taken with unwavering commitment. Let's turn the pages back to an era when the silver screen was silent, and the flicker of black and white images was the pinnacle of cinematic achievement. It was a time ripe for revolution, and with my brother Roy by my side, we dared to dream of something that had never been done before, a feature-length animated film. This vision was to become Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Detractors dubbed it Disney's folly. The industry couldn't fathom an audience sitting through such a film. The cost, the time, the effort, it was all unprecedented. But within this crucible, my commitment never wavered. Why? Because I saw what others didn't, a world of possibility that lay just beyond the horizon of risk. You too have a Snow White in your life, a project or dream that others might not understand, one that demands every ounce of your dedication. It is in these moments that your perseverance must shine brightest. So, how will you commit to your Snow White? How will you ensure that your resolve does not flicker in the face of doubt? Innovation is not simply about new ideas. It's about bringing those ideas to life, steadfastly, through the storms of skepticism and the droughts of difficulty. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Remember, once you've climbed one mountain, look to the next peak and approach it not with trepidation, but with an appetite for the ascent. Now, consider the story of Disneyland. It was a dream scoffed at by many, a theme park like no other, with an immersive experience that would transport guests into the realms they had only visited in theaters. The path to Disneyland's creation was strewn with obstacles, financial constraints, tight deadlines, and technical issues. Yet, with a commitment that was as unwavering as the North Star, we navigated through. On July 17, 1955, the gates of Disneyland opened and a new chapter in entertainment began. Let this serve as a testament to what commitment truly means. It's not a fair-weather friend. It is a steadfast ally, a companion through every trial. As you forge ahead with your dreams, ask yourself, am I a fair-weather dreamer, or is my commitment to my vision unshakable? As we conclude this segment, ponder upon the idea that commitment is the fertile ground from which the seeds of innovation sprout. It's the unwritten contract between you and your dream, promising that no matter the headwinds, you will press on. In our next discourse, we will delve into the marriage of imagination and perseverance, and how this union can turn the improbable into the achievable, the symphony of imagination and resolve. Embarking upon the next movement in our exploration of perseverance, we arrive at a junction where the whimsical swirls of imagination blend with the steadfast beats of resolve, composing a symphony that resonates with the rhythm of realized dreams. This is where the impossible is redefined, where never before transforms into never again will there be anything quite like this. Consider the symphony that is Fantasia, a project that was as audacious as it was innovative, an endeavor that sought to synchronize the artistry of animation with the crescendos of classical music. Many saw it as a gamble. After all, who would have thought to marry cartoons with the works of the great composers? But I saw an opportunity to create a new form of storytelling, to engage the senses in a way that had never been done. Fantasia was not just an experiment, it was an embodiment of imagination and resolve working in concert. And what about your symphony? What daring fusion are you contemplating that might seem outlandish to the world, yet feels like serendipity to your soul? Hold on to that vision, nurture it with your imagination, and defend it with your resolve. Now, let us turn the spotlight on one of the most challenging periods of my journey, the financial strain following Fantasia and the onset of World War II. It was a time that could have silenced the music, that could have darkened the screens. Yet it was here, in this cacophony of uncertainty, that the tenacity of spirit shone through. Why worry? If you've done the very best you can, worrying won't make it any better. I lived by these words, and through innovation and perseverance, we not only survived but emerged from the war with new ideas that would redefine the entertainment landscape. So when you find yourself amidst the chaos, When the notes seem to clash and the rhythm loses its pace, will you find the resolve to hear the music through the noise? Will you conduct your orchestra with the baton of perseverance, even when the audience is skeptical? Now, let's talk about a cornerstone of imagination: curiosity. It was curiosity that led to the creation of the multiplane camera, a device that added depth to our animations and brought a new dimension to the screen. It was curiosity that led me to explore television as a new medium for storytelling. And it was curiosity that led to the development of audio animatronics, breathing life into the inanimate and creating an illusion so convincing it captivated millions. In your quest, let curiosity be your guide. Let it lead you to ask, what if? And then, fuel that curiosity with the resolve to find out. When others might turn back, you must press on, because it's in the pursuit of the uncharted that your story will be written, in the ink of innovation and the parchment of perseverance. As we draw this segment to a close, I leave you with a question to carry in your heart. How will you let your curiosity compose the first note of your symphony, and how will your resolve complete the masterpiece? In our final part, we shall explore the pinnacle of perseverance, where legacy is crafted and where dreams transcend the dreamer. The legacy of tenacity, transcending the dreamer. In the grand finale of our journey through the heart of perseverance, we arrive at the summit of aspiration, where the breadth of one's tenacity is not just seen in immediate triumphs, but in the enduring legacy that outlives the dreamer. This is the realm where dreams are etched into the very fabric of time, becoming beacons for generations to follow. Reflect upon the notion of legacy. It's not merely about the monuments we build with our hands, but the impressions we leave in the hearts and minds of those who dare to dream after us. Consider Disneyland not just as a park, but as a promise that wonder has a place in our world, that joy is a right, and that imagination should have no bounds. Your legacy, like Disneyland, can become a promise in its own right. But how? The answer lies in the echoes of your perseverance. It's in every time you chose to rise after a fall. In every moment you turned a deaf ear to the siren songs of doubt. And in every occasion you pushed the boundaries of what was believed to be achievable. Remember the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, or EPSYAT, a vision I had for a utopian city that would be a testament to human innovation and the spirit of international cooperation. Though I would not live to see its evolution into a theme park that inspired millions with visions of the future, the concept of EPCOT remains a touchstone of how far-reaching a dreamer's vision can be. Your legacy will be defined by the perseverance you exhibit today. What is the EPCOT of your vision? What idea, project, or dream do you hold that has the potential to inspire beyond your years, to live on as a symbol of what can be accomplished with unwavering tenacity? As we close this chapter, remember that the essence of legacy in perseverance is not in the immortality of one's name, but in the timeless impact of their actions. You reach a point where you don't work for money. The true reward of perseverance is not in material wealth, but in the richness of influence, the kind that shapes futures, ignites minds, and redefines possibilities. Consider the characters and stories that have become part of the global consciousness: Mickey Mouse, Cinderella, The Lion King, and so many others. They are not mere figments of animation, but vessels of values, hope, and courage that continue to inspire long after their creation. This is the power of a legacy built on perseverance. And so, as you forge ahead in your endeavors, ask yourself not just what your legacy will be, but how it will serve as a foundation for the dreamers who will follow in your footsteps. How will your story of perseverance light the way for others? In every challenge faced, Remember that you are not just striving for personal victory, but you are laying the stones for the path that others will tread. Be bold, be brave, and persevere, for in doing so, you do not simply chase a dream, you build a legacy. And with this, we conclude our exploration of perseverance, not as an end, but as an invitation to continue your journey with a heart fortified by resolve and a vision that reaches beyond the horizon.